We've also been talking about some legislative losses already. You know, New York State, package of gun control bills passed by the legislature, going to be signed by Governor Andrew Cuomo. But one of the things that we've been talking about with these new laws going into effect is just how hard it is to enforce these laws and the lack of compliance with many of these laws. In New York State, for example, we've got today's the 31st. We've got a deadline today in New York State. And this has already been pushed back a year because it was a year ago that every legal gun owner in New York State was required to turn their firearms or get their firearms re-registered with their county authorities. And as of the original deadline, about 15% maybe of New York gun owners had done that. So in an effort to save face, Governor Cuomo and the state police, well, okay, we're not going to go out and confiscate anybody's guns. We're going to give people a year-long grace period. Grace period's over, supposedly. This is no longer a news story. Governor Cuomo doesn't want to talk about it. State police don't want to talk about it. And gun owners apparently don't want to comply. So I guess this is just another part of the SAFE Act that kind of fades away into non-existence. We're seeing a lot of that. And again, if this was really about public safety, you'd think these politicians would be screaming and hollering. Governor Cuomo is so eager to put gun control laws on the books. Wouldn't he be strictly enforcing this law that he actually got on the books? But it's not about public safety. It's about public relations. And Governor Cuomo would rather send out a press release saying, oh, look at the new laws we put on the books, rather than actually go out and, enforce this law strictly. And then all of a sudden you have people who are currently legal gun owners having their firearms taken from them. He doesn't want to do that. In 2019, we've got the disarmament primary coming up in 2020. You got to hold off on that. Got to hold off on enforcing those laws that he wants to put on the books.